Hello, my name's Barbara Gray from Clarity Stamp here in the UK, and welcome to YouTube Tuesday. Today I want to play with some perfect pearls from Ranger, and I've got two packs that I put together of my favourite colours. I've got Barbara's Landscape set, which is the one I'm going to use today. There are 7 colours in here, and then I've got Barbara's Floral set, which is more flowery. Now, I'm losing my voice for whatever reason, and so I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to just play some nice music. The only thing I'm going to use, I'm not going to use any stamps. All I'm going to use is some double-sided adhesive sheet, A6, and a scalpel knife, and and a paintbrush. And I want to show you how to paint with perfect pearls on double-sided adhesive. This takes a little while. And what I'm going to do is just stop talking and play some lovely music. So I hope you enjoy this. But before we begin, I just want to tell you briefly where we're going with this. So the idea is we've got double-sided here. I've got my palette all ready to go. I need my sunglasses, I was going to say. I need my glasses and a piece of copy paper just to catch the powder if I need it. So the first thing we're going to do is design our picture on the double-sided tape. Now, the virtue of the double-sided tape is it is double-sided. So you've got choices now. You can either draw your picture on this side, you see. So I could actually, because this is paper, if I wanted to, I could actually draw my picture that I intend to cut out on this side, you see, and then go over it with a scalpel. But the thing is, because it's on the camera, it's quite hard, because this is busy with our brand all over it. I thought I'd just go in without pre-drawing it. And the idea is, you see, that I'm going to score an outline into the top layer here. You don't have to press too hard. You're not trying to separate it out. You're just trying to score into the upper layer. So, for example, if I want to make, let's see, I'm going to just score through here and I'll make my first hill. And then I want to make a tree. So I'm just going to, I just need the light to catch so I can see what I'm doing. Forgive me until there we go. I just need to see where the joins are, you see. So I'm just doing the tree trunk first. There we are. And then when I've done this, I can do the tree. You can understand what I'm showing you here is freehand, but actually when you think through what I was saying on this side, you could also stamp onto this. So if you felt, well, I can't do this because I can't draw, don't worry, because you can take, say, a black archival ink pad and you can stamp an image straight onto the back here, and then you can do exactly what I'm doing here on this area here. So whether you can draw or not draw is neither here nor there. You can be creative and go freehand, free-falling, or you can stamp. But for now, let's just stick with what I'm doing here. I just feel that you can probably see better what I'm doing. So I'm just going to make a few hills. I'm just going to add a few hills. Now I just want to check that I haven't come through too far. No, we're good. Okay, so I've done the hills. Now if I wanted to pop a moon or a sun in, now would be the best time to do it. So what I'm going to do is just lift this off here, this area. Let's do this now while we can. So I'm just going to lift this area off, and I'm going to take a punch. This is the easiest way to do this. And I'll just pop my moon or my sun into place, and then I'll replace my paper, my wax paper. This could take a little while. Just bear with me. It's curling a bit, but that's okay. Let's get this back in place. Good enough, I think. Just talk among yourselves for a minute while I get this in place in the right place. There, you see, I don't want any gaps, and I also want to cover up my moon as well. So now we're ready to rock and roll, and I've got a couple of hills, I've got a tree, that's enough just to give you the idea, and I can show you how to do the sky too. And what I want to do is I'm going to start at the bottom here. So I'll put a piece of copy paper underneath, and I'll put my lid on here, health and safety and all that, and then I'm going to just, oh no, actually I need that. I'm going to peel away the first hill, if you like. So actually I think I'll have another one here just for good measure. There you go. Right, so we're just going to peel away the first layer of wax paper. Once you get started, it's easy. And now we want to colour this area in. So I need a paintbrush and I need my colours here. Now I want to show you something. This is obviously sticky now, so we're just going to actually paint straight onto this. And I want to go, I'm going to blend smoky blue and green. Let me show you something. If I start with the very darkest colour, and I'm going to just come over here with this colour now. So I'm going to go with the blue. This is very, very dark smoky blue. And then as soon as I touch the paper, or the adhesive, it will take away the stick. It will just take away the adhesive. Now if I add a little bit of green now, there we go, so we can blend the colours. The trick is to pick it up, drop it off where you have already put perfect pearls, like so, and then up you come a little bit further. So you come up a bit further, and you'll see as it gets lighter towards the top, this will make a nice shadow. So that, my friends, is basically what I'm doing. And then I'll go to the next layer. So I'll take my scalpel and then I'll go to the next layer of green. So I'll lift this up like so. And now I'm going to make the next hill. Now this time I want to show you something. If I come from above and I just lay a little bit of green down on here like so, let me show you. I want to show you how to blend the colours a little bit. So if I come down here with a bit of green, like that, that's cool, because then the colours will blend when they meet. And then, see the trick, and this is the only time that really I need to explain something. This line here, in order to get a contrast, I've got to make sure that the colour that I lay down is different to otherwise why bother? So what I'm going to do is take some of the pearl, the white one, the pearl in the team is probably the most important one because it's the one that enables you to lighten all the colours. So let's just take some of that. And the idea is, you see, you take that and you lay that down. Let's do a bit of green and a little bit of blue. We just mix up what we've got here with white. And then we're going to deposit that, if you like, on the existing colour and then come down with that colour. And that will give us a really good contrast. Now I can add some darker colour into the centre of there, but already as soon as I've put the light colour down, I can't change it now. There we go. So we can really put some dark in this corner if you like, but you'll see when I buff it in a minute, I'm getting some really good shadows going. So let's take a bit of paper towel, and let's just check what's going on here. Yes, You see, and this is what all I'm trying to explain is the difference. You see here we've got this white halo, so it shows you the difference with the hills. So now I'm going to spend a happy half hour just doing this and listening to some lovely music, and I'm sure that we can speed this up a little bit for you at home. I'll see you on the other side. Okay, let's just take a look here before I do the sky. And you'll see that we've got the lovely hills, we've done the tree, we've got some shadow on the side of the tree where the sun/moon is, and now we're going to do the sky. We've got choices. We could either do a night sky or a day sky, and I want to show you how to do a really lovely day sky. All right. The most important thing is to remember that whatever you lay down first will prevail. That is the part that will be more prominent. So what I want to do before I do anything is just skim across and add a few little clouds, if you like. So you see, I'm just going to take the pearl one. There we go. And then I'm just going to, I don't want much, and I'm just going to dust across briefly from one side to the other with a little bit of white. And you see, you could actually put it on the tree and then flick it out. It won't affect the tree, but it will certainly affect the sky. And wherever we get some of this white or pearl coming through, this will be where the clouds are. Got a big cloud coming in that side. Right, okay. So I just wanted to show you that. And then wherever you put those little deposits of pearl, there's no more adhesive for any other colour to catch. That's the bottom line. So now I'm just going to take my time and finish the sky. So I hope you're enjoying this. I for sure am. And I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so let's take a look at what we've got so far. And it still doesn't look fantastic, but you can see it's got potential. So we've done the sky, we've got the sun, the tree with the shadow. Now let's just finish this off. If you're gasping about the waste of perfect pearls here, you can always use the extra on the next project, or the other possibility is, of course, just to add a little bit of water and use it in your paint. Then you put your lids on your pots, what you'll find is that these perfect pearls, they last a long time. It's a really good return on investment. So let's see what we're going to do now. First of all, I want to buff this. Let's just gently polish this. A tissue would be better, but I've got just a kitchen roll, that's fine. And you have to remember that the back is still adhesive, isn't it? So we can always polish this again later. You've got to go easy. The reason I say tissue would be better is so that we don't scratch the surface, because this is the front of the picture. So you've got this fantastic pearlescent picture coming on here. Right, now, let's just clean my fingers. Oh, okay, in the name of art. And I want to take a piece of just white card. I'm using the white clarity card because, you see, I want to show you something. When you peel away the back here, what you're going to end up with is almost like a stained glass window. Can you see? It's translucent. You can actually see through it. If I was to put it, for example, on a dark surface, it would mute the colour. As soon as I move it into the light, you see how it's translucent. So this now, very sticky. What we're going to do is lay this down on the card. And I think the easiest way to do this is to turn this round like that, poise over the top of the card like so, let it drop into the centre because we don't want any bubbles. And if we do get bubbles, well, do you know what? Then we've got bubbles. But what we're going to do is just poise over the centre like so, and then just drop it down gently, and there we are. Right, and I'm just going to use my wax paper to press it down into place. Spot on. So you see the white card underneath really brings out the shadow. Isn't it lovely? So the only other thing that I need to do is trim the edges. And this is done easily, for example. See, there are no bubbles at all. I'm very happy with that one. I hope you enjoy it as well when you do this. I've got a ruler and a blade, obviously, and I'm going to use the metal edge of my ruler. Just in case I didn't position it perfectly, then I can just trim this back. Now, one of the properties, while I'm doing this, one of the properties of the Perfect Pearls is that it's got a built-in adhesive. So that means that at the moment, for example, at the moment, this isn't tacky. But over a period of time, and I speak from experience, the tack will come back. And therefore, what I'm recommending is, and we do sell this in the pack of double-sided adhesive, you can also lay down, just quite simply, a sheet of acetate over the top. And this will protect your artwork. The other thing is that over a period of time, it will seal. So it's almost like you're putting a glass protector, except it's acetate, over the top of your artwork. The point I'm trying to make is, if, for example, you were really pleased and you said, yes, what a result, I'm going to save this for a special occasion, I'm going to make a card for a special occasion, I'm going to keep it safe. And then you put it like this and you put it in a piece of copy paper and you say, right, I'm going to hold on to that for a couple of months. And then when my special occasion arrives, I'm going to use that. And in a couple of months' time, you're going to go back and you're going to open it, and this will be sticking to that. And then you'll be on the phone to me. So that's why I'm suggesting that you put some acetate over the top. So I hope you enjoyed that. I would really welcome your comments. Do leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. And what we've done here, there we go, Clarity Stamps, not a stamp in sight, but some very, very pleasant artwork. I hope you enjoy it too, and I shall see you next time. Bye-bye now.